Spoiler alert. Spoiler alert. I've learned to start saying that at some of the beginning of some of my videos because I've given spoilers in the past without alerting you ahead of time, but that's all going to start changing. So if you don't want to hear the spoilers, cut the video off now. Now, this movie came out in 2018. It's available to watch on Amazon Prime, Zumo Play, Redbox, and YouTube. I had watched it on YouTube with the ads for free. And it's free on all those, by the way. A man and woman who long to be parents reconnect with a child the woman gave up for adoption many years previously. However, after the child comes to live with them, suspicions arise as to whether she is really the woman's daughter at all. Now, based on that alone, based on that description alone, when you hear something like that, 9.9 times out of 10, what does that really mean? Yeah, this person is not the real child. Now, there could be different reasons for that, like, oh, here's the sillier explanation. Oh, was there a mix-up, or I thought she really was? But then there's the more reasonable explanation, which is the person posing as a child is an imposter. Now, here's the main cast. The main cast is the mom and dad, Kate and Joseph, played by Cindy Busby and John Prescott. You have their actual daughter, well, her actual daughter, Danica, played by Sierra Pond. You have Sydney Sweeney playing as Samantha, who posed as Danica. You have April Bowlby playing as Miss Hanson, who is supposed to be like the group home counselor. I think that's what you call it. There's the neighbor of Kate and Joseph, Melissa, played by Kelsey Griswold, and her boyfriend, Ivan, played by Jesse Peep. I guess that's how you pronounce that. And then there's a whole bunch of other people. Detective Willis, played by Delpano Willis. Now, Rotten Tomatoes gave this movie a 15%. Forget Rotten Tomatoes. This movie was good. Internet Movie Database gave it a 49. Okay, they were a little bit nicer. And Google users gave it a 77. Way nicer than the previous two. I would have to give this... So Google users is actually close to my rating of the movie. I feel like I can give this movie a good 8 or 9. This was actually pretty good. This might be a movie that I can probably watch more than once. You know, for me, if a movie gets at least a 7, that means it's watchable more than once. It's rewatchable. There's a couple movies I would say that are 6 that are actually rewatchable, but I'll save that for a different video. Now let me see. Do we have any other sources right here? Movie Database. Of course, the Rotten Tomatoes only 15. I'm scrolling down. I'm looking for more. I don't see anything on Common Sense Media. I guess they haven't put a review up for this one yet. Letterboxd gave it a 40%. That's what it looks like there. So this was, Danica, the real daughter, who called up Kate and said, I'm your real daughter, and the girl who's been living with you is an imposter. And she didn't believe it at first, and then it's just her mind kept just banging on her head, and just she started to really question things. And I won't spoil all of the final act, but let's just say it does get pretty intense. It gets a little bit more thrilling. Overall, I would class this movie is a drama, little bit of a thriller. It didn't really get thrilling until like the third act and some other things that took place. So I would suggest check this out. I'll put the trailer in the comment section. Again, Amazon Prime, Zumo Play, Redbox, and YouTube. So check it out for yourself, and you let me know what you think. Also, let me know what you think if you've already seen the movie. So like and subscribe. I got a lot more movies coming, and I do want to tell you this. Pretty soon, I'm going to be doing some reviews of some Marvel and DC movies, just to kind of switch it up for a change. Don't worry, I haven't gotten away from the horror films. I'll come back to them. There's a lot more to talk about with Halloween movies, Jason movies, Scream, all of that stuff. A few Chucky movies to go through, so all that stuff. So just giving you that heads up right there. I got more coming. Like and subscribe.